Hello, my name is Mary Lowry, and I am the faculty sponsor for Practical Criticism Midwest. Thank you so much for submitting your work and presenting at the conference. You are directly playing a role in the success of this event, and we are so grateful for you to join us. When you arrive at PCM, you should follow the signs to check in and pick up your presenter swag bag. We've received donations from offices across campus, so there will be plenty of cool stuff in there for you. You might consider being there for more than just your session time, so that way you can listen to other people's presentations or check out the tabling space where you can learn more about different campus offices. You're free to come and go throughout the conference. Once it's time for your session in particular, plan to get there early. Don't interrupt any presentations in the session before yours, but be prepared to enter a few minutes early and get any materials of yours set up so the session can begin on time. You can anticipate people being physically present in the room, and there may also be people attending on Zoom since this is a hybrid conference. There will also be a faculty member or PCM committee member present serving as a moderator. Once the session begins, a moderator will kick things off and welcome folks to the session. Each person on the panel will be introduced using the biography you submitted with your PCM proposal. During the presentation itself, you have a choice in how you'd like to present. We don't require anything in particular from participants. Some people prefer to use slides. Some people just like to read their paper. It's really up to you and what makes you most comfortable. I would encourage having some kind of visual presentation, even if it's minimal, to allow for better accessibility with your audience. Not everybody can best absorb the good, smart things you have to say by just listening. If you're reading from a paper, you might consider throwing a QR code for it on the screen so audience members can follow along with what you're reading. I tend to write a script even when I have slides, so that way I stay on track and my audience can access it too. You should plan to talk for between 10 and 15 minutes. Once each presenter has gone, there will be time for a Q&A with the audience. The moderator will facilitate this. This mimics a more traditional conference too, so you can expect to probably be asked at least one question about your work by the audience, because everyone will be interested in the things you have to say. If you're feeling a little bit intimidated by the idea of presenting at an academic conference, that's totally understandable. Lots of people feel that way. And I was nervous too the first time I participated in PCM. The great thing about it, though, is that everyone is there to be supportive. The whole conference is designed to give you conference experience without as much pressure. The audience, made up of other students and faculty members, is there to hear the great things that you have to say. So even though it's not super helpful to hear when you're nervous, you really don't need to be nervous. Trust me. If I were to give someone advice on how to feel more confident going into PCM, I've got just a few tips. First of all, I'd get your presentation done ahead of time, and I'd practice it. My second piece of advice is to make time to get feedback from someone. You can make an appointment with the Writing Center or the Speaking Center to go through your presentation and make sure that it's all working in an effective way. You're more than welcome to use note cards or something like that on the day of too, so you don't need to worry about memorizing anything. Finally, I just encourage you to rest secure in the knowledge that you've already done the hard part for this. You've done the research, and you've done the writing, and you've submitted a proposal that the committee thought fit the theme. You've been accepted based on the merit of your work, so this is the fun part. You get to share your work and be celebrated in a community of supportive, excited scholars. Embrace that and have fun with it. Thank you so much for your time, for your effort, and for your work, and know that we're looking forward to seeing you at PCM. If you have any additional questions in the meantime, please feel free to email me at mclowry@bsu.edu.